Namaste. 5th Standard English Video 12. Welcome to our English class. Hope all of you are practicing cursive writing. Practice cursive writing. At least 2 times every day you write it. Okay. And I ask you to make a video of make a skit based on the story The Mirror. Those who didn't send to me, please send it soon. Okay. So what we discussed in our last class, the magic mirror. The Arun and his sister Ammu, one day they become bored, so they decided to clean the attic. That time they saw a magic mirror. They decided to step into the magic mirror. What happened after that? You want to know? Just listen. So both of them, Arun and his sister, stepped into the magic mirror. Suddenly they found themselves in a forest. Once they stepped into the mirror, they reached in a forest. It was quite dark. The forest was quite dark. Why it became dark? Because the leaves of the trees overhead blocked the sunlight. So the forest became dark. The leaves of the trees blocked sunlight. That is why the forest become dark. It's just like in books where something magical happens. They can't believe that. They read like this happening only in the books. So Arun said, it's just like in books where something magical happens. It's so exciting. So while walking through the forest, they found their way out of the forest into the field of blue and red flowers. And then they walked through the forest, dark forest, and they found the way into the field with red and blue flowers. The butterflies were, so they reached in the field. First they entered into the forest. The forest was dark. Why? The leaves from the trees blocked the tree. The leaves blocked the sunlight. That is why the forest became dark. Then they found their way to the field, and the field filled with blue and red flowers, and butterflies were filtering from flower to flower. While they reached the field, they saw red and blue colored flowers and butterflies flittering. The fields were lit by the evening sun. The forest became dark, but the field lit by the evening sun. Standing in the field was a white horse with silver wings. While looking around, one more thing they saw there. What a wonderful thing. What was that? A white horse with silver wings. Wow, it's a Pegasus. Pegasus means Parakam Gudira. The horse with wings. Pegasus. The winged horse, exclaimed Ammu. They walked towards it and Pegasus raised its head. So they went towards the Pegasus and it raised its head. Who are you? Asked Pegasus. Arun answered shyly. He becomes a little bit shy. And he answered, I am Arun and this is Ammu. Who are you? Pegasus asked, who are you? Hearing this, Arun became a little bit shy and he said, I am Arun and this is my sister Ammu. Pegasus looked at them curiously. Where did you come from? Pegasus asked. Where did you come from? We came through a magic mirror, said Ammu. Where did you come from? Then Ammu said, we came through a magic mirror, said Ammu. Well, that would have been exciting, said Pegasus. Well, it's exciting, said Pegasus. It will soon be done. I had better go home, said Pegasus. Then it is evening, and he said it will soon be done. Better had go home, said Pegasus. Can we come too? Then they asked. Can we come too? Asked the children. Of course, climb onto my back. Ammu and his brother asked, can we come too? Then Pegasus said, of course, come on. Asked the children, of course, climb onto my back. Pegasus said. They scrambled onto Pegasus' back. They soared through the air and finally landed on soft, warm grass under a big tree. So they reached a place where the grasses are soft, warm, and the place is under a tree. They flew through a forest. Then they flew. Who is flying? Here, Pegasus carrying Ammu and Arun. They flew through a forest, a field, and over a hill to a cottage. A man in a blue robe opened the door. Then, at last, they reached in front of a cottage. The cottage were far away, so they reached there. Then, once they reached the cottage, in front of the cottage, a man in a blue robe opened the door and asked them to follow him in. The man opened the door and asked them to follow him. They followed him into a room where they saw a mirror. Again they reached a room. There they saw a mirror. It looked exactly like the mirror in their attic. The mirror is same like this there in the attic. Step into the mirror and you will be home, said Pegasus. Then Pegasus asked them, step into the mirror, then you will be reach home. The children thanked Pegasus. They stepped into the mirror and found themselves back in the attic. Again they reached there in the attic. It was still raining. Arun looked at Ammu and said, that was the most exciting adventure we have ever had. Yes, really, Ammu said that was a really exciting adventure. Ammu also agreed with that. They heard their mother calling them. They got down from the attic and walked into the kitchen. While they are talking, they heard the mother is calling them. So they got down from the attic and walked into the kitchen. Just in time for dinner. No, the time for dinner, they told their mother about their adventure. Then they explained their mother about the adventure they had. But she did not believe it. We also, isn't it? When they went to bed, they dreamed of going through the mirror and having more exciting adventures. After they went to sleep and they dreamed of going through the mirror and having more exciting adventures. That is the story. I hope all of you got an idea about the story. Now my dears, do one thing. See, in the last class I asked for you to translate only this page into Malayalam. Isn't it? Today again you translate this into Malayalam. Okay, easy one. So my dears, all of you read this story at least 5 times. Then only you will get an idea about this. After that, translate it into Malayalam. Okay, it's simple one. And if you have any doubt, you can call me. And if you are not getting the Malayalam meaning, look at the dictionary. Okay, so all of you do this. Copy this, read 5 times and translate into Malayalam and send to me. And after watching the video, do this. Write these words into your notebook. Find out its meaning also. Okay. All of you read this 5 times and translate the story into Malayalam. Then you write these words into your notebook. Copy these words into your notebook and find out its meaning also. Okay, simple one. And one more activity I am giving you. What is that? Prepare a conversation between the Pegasus, the winged horse, Ammu and Arun. Can you prepare? Simple one. If it mistake will be there, no problem. You just try and send to me. All of you, just try and send to me. Prepare a conversation between these three. Who? Pegasus, Ammu and Arun. Okay? Just try. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can call me. See you in our next class. Bye-bye.